Oh, I just realized my mic was muted the whole time. I just realized my mic was muted the whole time. Whoopsies. Hey guys, as you can tell by the title, I'm playing ddlc Plus today. Um, Whitney isn't here unfortunately, but I did start it a little bit. But I'm gonna just make a new game, and I might, if it gives me an option to change my name, then I'm gonna change it. Cause it sounds weird just saying my name whenever they're talking to me, but I'm talking to myself at the same time. You get the point. It just doesn't sound right. So I might just turn into some random name, be like Adam. Oh snap! I forgot the screen share. Whoopsies. Hold up. Also, the screen share is probably gonna be like really laggy. I don't know why. Like it looks fine on my screen, but then when you go watch it on like YouTube, it's like really laggy. Oh snap. I think if I hit that, it should work. Yeah, take me to the thing. Login. But then I'm gonna quit. Log in and then quit. How I break my thing 101. Okay. Waiting for my thing to open. Thanks, man. Okay, let me screen share real quick. Okay. Let's go. Please open. Oh. Okay, still worked. Alright, I was about to say. I want to make a new game. I don't know. Login. Yeah. Wow. DLC. Wow. Doki Doki Literature Club. But this isn't Plus. This is just regular DDLC, right? Like this whole game is just DDLC, but then like the rest of it is. And I already played through the whole DDLC, so I don't know. I don't know if I should like. It's nothing new because when I did it, it's nothing new from the like original. So what I might do is not play this, and I might go on the side stories because I think that would be really cool. Hold on, let me out of this. Return. No, that's not what I meant. Exit DLC. Yeah, return to my loveliness. Okay. Side stories. Um, to get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So I have to actually play it again. Okay. What's in all this? Ooh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Pictures? Wow, just random. Oh, wait, I can change the laptop wallpaper. Mm, hold up. I gotta sneeze. I just my allergies have been going crazy. Gonna be so real. I do all of them, or just one girl specifically. It's either between Asuki or Monica because why not? Wow, like my lovely, like my cool wallpaper, guys. Wow, files. Oh, oh, okay. But yeah, you're probably gonna hear me like sneeze and blow my nose a lot. I don't know why. I'm not sick. It's just like my allergies have been going crazy today. Which talk about that. I probably need to take an allergy pill, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay. New game, and we're just gonna redo it all. Let's stop. Hey, come here, dog. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh wait, I thought she was laughing, and then I realized she's just out of breath. That sounded really weird. My bad, guys. I overstepped. I overstepped again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kara. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kara, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in many of our conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happen your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Well, will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in the literature oh that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yes, let's go. I used to add voices for all of these characters, but I don't feel like doing that. And also that much talking, even though it wasn't even that much, makes my throat hurt. Ow. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kira, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm sorry. Bro, what is wrong with that character, dog? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets a little moody. Sayori says that in a my god. One thing you'll know, I can't read this. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't think that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kara. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kara. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get some cupcakes. I'll get the cupcakes, my bad. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea that you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry, take one. Sarah grabs the first one, then Monica I follow. It's delicious! Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to eat that. To already get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice. Oh my god! I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder what she made it. Oh, I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before. Made it for you. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you totally did say what you said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You no, dummy. All right. I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns the table, carrying a tea set. Sorry. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of the in front of each of us before sitting. Oh my god, can I not read or something? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure to we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member. Oh my god! You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kara, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read for the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the, but it's obvious by the way light her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of what? Of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped on something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is okay. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of your scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori siddles? Sorry. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you like to write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have wait, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we can share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kira? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the whole entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought Kira. You all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's if If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Why did I say it like that? Let's go. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Ow. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kara, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kira, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, I don't know who to write because normally I would want to write for Monica, but Monica isn't on here because that kind of ruins the story of ddlc. So I can't really sorry guys, I was a little confused. Um and normally I would do Natsuki because it's it's only ever between Natsuki and Monica. But this time, you know what, we'll do Sayori. I don't know what Sayori I forgot what Sayori would probably like. Um Clumsy, probably one of them, yeah. Smile, yeah. No. Papa. What's something that Sayori would like? Alone. Bunny and skirt, I feel like that would be feather. Alone. That makes sense. Unstable. um, that's great, guys. Email. Imagine putting the word email in your poem. I like writing emails. Lollipop, eternity, tragedy, physiolops. I know the word, I just can't pronounce it. Um, time. Oh my god, I don't want you. But I thought she liked the word suicide. Okay. 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 Pain. Yeah, I know she likes pain. Let's go. Lazy. It's kind of hard to get Sayori because Sayori is basically like Natsuki and Yuri's favorite words combined together. Like, no! Sorry, guys. Got a little mad there. Promise. Yeah, let's go. Hi again, Kira. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kira. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, I'm certain that you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kira always gives his best too. Oh my god. Always gives his best at. Oh, as long as he's having fun. He helps with all the busy work, even without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Carrie can become good friends too. Um, Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. I mean, usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she'll think I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off with some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. And then Monica tells her to kill herself and stuff. It's water time, guys. It's water break. Yesterday when I was in school, one of my friends chugged 2 water bottles in a row, like without stopping. Like he chugged the first water bottle, and then immediately after that, he pulled out another water bottle and chugged it. And he immediately regretted it, but that was his own fault. No one told him to do that. Like Yuri's face is buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem like really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance. Oh, the festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. The problem is that the idea. Wait. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Intellectual. I know the word. I can't pronounce it. Oh my god. But it's not like that at all. You know. We just need to. We just need a way to show. Oh my god. I can't read. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Yuri, I mean not Yuri, oh my god, Sayori is talking to, I keep reading taking as talking, oh my god, is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately. No, that's not that word. Deliberating. Deliberating? Okay, like this. That's a good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out so perfectly. That's why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Hold up, my nose is running. Oh my god. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You are always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar, right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Uh, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. I mean, oh my god, I don't know why I said sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now. Uh, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's buttoned up like that? Blazer buttoned up like that. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you let you do things like this. And you take care of me much you can and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it, say it. Oh my god. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems that we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see that Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Kira. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Kara poem. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I don't know why, but I feel like I used to know someone that like no, I still know I know someone who acts like Sayori a little bit. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. Sayori hugs the she against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how really part of the really a part of the club now. How you are really part of the club now. I don't even know. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Kara. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture in my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish on a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. My nose keeps running and it's really annoying. You can't just you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, let's go. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Um, even Sayori's was better than this. I already read this before. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in this high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things, it can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is that about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. Oh my god. Hold up. Um, I have to blow my nose again. Okay, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, I'm gonna just go down the line. Hmm. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Um. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Alright, I'm just telling you now, it might be a little hard to read because Yuri likes to read in cursive. Well, write in cursive, not read in cursive. I don't know why I said that. Sometimes, not all of this is in cursive, but some of it is sometimes hard to read. I'm not gonna lie. Ghost under the light. The tendrils, the tendrils of my hair illuminate breath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Yuri, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't understand any of that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. It wasn't terrible handwriting, it's just I can't read it. Um, but it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because it's hard to read your handwriting. Literally, it's so hard. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh, that's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Ugh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kara. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering, lingering, lingering. Why do I keep on saying lingering? Lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica, let's go. Hey, Monica. Hi, Kara. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I get more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kara. We're all. I'm killing myself. We are all a little embarrassed today, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Hmm. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's some similarities that you wanna expect. The way that she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's. I skipped it before I could read it. I don't know why I did. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Mm-hmm. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Gary. But in any case, Sayori's writing has the kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew? Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was deep. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. I already know what this poem means. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that still has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. The preform, when pre, oh my god, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you would know. I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. Epiphany. I don't know why I said empathy. Epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming off strongly. Oh my god. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets a little too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, then you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna save it. Which one was what? I wanna delete this one. How do I delete? Okay. Um. I don't even. Hold up. Let's return to this side stories. Let's go. We get trust part 1. My lovely side story. Let's go. And after this side story, I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna continue the regular ddlc so I can get the second part. I think. Oh, the next one. Well, that really depends if I want to keep playing this after the side story, depending how short or long it is. And also, like, it's really bugging me that I keep, like, my allergies are going crazy. Like, I'm not sick or anything, but like my nose is stuffy and it keeps running so much. So I just want to apologize if you just hear me like randomly blowing my nose or sneezing. Because like I can't help it, guys. Hold up. Before I start this, I need to see something. There's people in the chat. I didn't know there was people who typed in the chat. Cause someone said hey Brody. Cause I can't see the chat unless I'm. Oh my god, my nose. This is really annoying. Like, imagine your nose running, but out of both nostrils at the same time. That's literally how annoying it is. And also, I think, hold on. I think DLC on YouTube is actually looking fine this time. I think it's actually not being laggy. Hold up. Well, let me see how good it is. But I guess because I can't. Uh, oh, it is working fine. Let's go. It's not laggy. I don't know what revolutionary thing stopped it from being laggy, but this is great. Tomorrow, tomorrow is 2 p.m. Okay. Sorry, guys. I accidentally just read something. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. So happy that it's actually finally working. And I should probably go on YouTube on the thing so I can see the chat. Because I can't see um it on my computer. So we're gonna go on my phone and look. So if anybody types in the chat, then I'll be able to see it. Hopefully. And now it's being laggy. Oh my god. Let's not do that, guys. Let's not do that, guys. Okay. Sorry, I had to hear myself. Make sure everything was working fine. Okay. The liturgy club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed the debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the lynching club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. I forgot this was a side story, and I was really confused why it said she was the only member. And I was like, what? Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interest. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head down on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late starts to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is so soothing. What? Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is. Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do it all the time. Oh, did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we are getting new members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What is your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean it for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure of that. Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry, this isn't really like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You are doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at, so. Honestly, how can I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! Such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling! Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what should we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission here is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Yuri whispers loudly, hug energy is the. Wait, oh. Hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is really very different from her, Monica feels her spirit lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found a new club member, but, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Wow. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica, and Sayori to reconvince. Reconvene? What? What is that word? Okay. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting a kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet into Monica's desk. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Uh, okay. Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the chairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I will trust you to return it. Take my hand and take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Okay. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait. Wait, no! That's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I was ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm not sure. Wait, I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I never really, I've never written anything I was happy with. Like I always read it again after a week, after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You are the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set a good example or whatever. Hmm. I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? Like sharing poems we write and stuff like that? Oh yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? Yeah. Learn about other people. Oh, I didn't. Did I accidentally turn up my volume? Whoopsies, guys. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. I'm glad you showed me well, though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good. Wait, that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want me to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes? I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? When they come into the club? What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm kind of worried that would bring the wrong kinds of people. Wrong kinds? People would just come in for cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see. Next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Going around the school and finding people who are reading books. In the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is wouldn't most people reading books be doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we would be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think what we would tell people when handing them out. I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better arrange people. What if I told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club? Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a sec. Wait, I didn't mean like that. Like a random passerby, passerby, who's getting a fire. How would you, how would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if we said like do group reading and discuss it together? I would probably not do that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ah, this sucks. Why is it so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways that you can't normally do when you're just doing it during your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What? What is it? I forgot all my things in the classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed, but weren't. Never mind. Do you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it will only take a second. Sari dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts onto a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No, write your heart out. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club, write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah, you startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to the classroom, there was this girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from the desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way! You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See, in here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her anyway. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. Hold up, guys. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Um, well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer on her desk and walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head to the classroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sarah peers at the sheet of paper that Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart? That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sarah pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you should give your enough. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always had an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we had such a opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of debating from that dividing. No, that's not dividing. That's just debating. Divide. Okay. The vision. What's the vision? It's. Monica pauses and thinks, then she shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to. Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her fingers against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you are the one that knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Oh my god. Monica returns Sayori smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement in the afternoon is the sunlight tickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sarah beams and grabs her things. I thought that said dies. I don't know what I was about to say what. You can go ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case, Sarah waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something that she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a new club with more passion. Something I could use to help lead people to happiness. Learners should stick to that because it's the window to a real person inside us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. This behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is the flower plucked from the ground. The color of the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You are gonna die, and you too. Um, where was I just at? Oh, okay. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. It twists the stem. Wait, I twist the stem, feeling it from its clingy roots. Oh, freeing it from its clingy roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, in the field I stand in. The preposterous field. It's a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that's why I've decided. Wait, that's why I decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait, Sayori? What? um, how Monica found out that Sayori was suicidal. I think that was great. I think that was really awesome sauce, honestly. I'm gonna end it here, honestly, because these headphones actually really hurt my ears. If well, having them on them, and also my nose is going crazy. Don't really appreciate this. Hold up. Well, is there more? Oh my god, there's more. Hold up. There's more pictures. Where? Oh, it's just Monica just standing there. I don't understand how they're just built different from the first game, and then I feel like they have more realistic body portions, so that's probably good. That's probably a good thing. Like, okay, I need to stop getting distracted. How do I get out? Help! Back! Quit! Oh my god! Yay! Oh my god! Wow! I think this was honestly a great stream today. My head feels like it's gonna explode though, so time to end the stream, guys. Yeah, I've been it's been live for an hour and 35 minutes. Um, so that's great. Um, hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will make a part. What you call it? I will make a part two, sometime. Doing I guess I don't know if you have to keep playing it to unlock the second half. So the next time I'm gonna keep playing the game, and then I'm gonna unlock the second half of it. The side stories. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope y'all really enjoyed. I know there's people in the chat, these two people, but I didn't see them until way after. So, thanks, guys. Okay. Okay.